Have you ever caught yourself thinking, why don't things bother me like they used to? Or maybe you feel calmer, quieter, stronger, but you can't explain why. Here's the truth most people never tell seniors. Healing doesn't always feel like happiness. Sometimes it feels like peace. Sometimes it feels like letting go. And sometimes, it feels boring, because the chaos is finally gone. Today, we're talking about 7 signs you've healed more than you realize, Senior Edition. And number 6? That one hits deep. Sign 1, you no longer need closure. There was a time when you needed explanations. Why did they hurt you? Why didn't it go as planned? Why were people disappointed in you? But now? You don't chase answers anymore. You've realized something powerful. Closure isn't something others give you, it's something you decide. That's healing. That's wisdom. That's emotional freedom. If you're watching this and thinking, yeah, I'm done replaying old stories. Congrats, you've healed more than you know. Sign 2, you protect your peace without feeling guilty. You don't argue like you used to. You don't explain yourself to everyone. And you don't feel bad saying, I'm not dealing with that. You've learned that peace is expensive. And not everyone can afford access to it. This isn't selfish. This is self-respect. Healing is when you choose calm over being right. And if that's you now, you're way ahead of where you think you are. Sign 3, you're okay with outgrowing people. This one's tough. Some people were meant for a chapter, not the whole book. And instead of forcing old connections to fit your current life, you let them go, quietly. No drama. No announcements. Just distance. That's not cold. That's healed behavior. You understand that growth changes relationships. And you don't hate yourself for it anymore. Sign 4, you respond instead of reacting. Remember when everything felt personal? One comment could ruin your whole day. Now, you pause. You breathe. You choose your response. That pause, right there. That's healing in action. You've learned that not every situation deserves your energy. And honestly, that's a flex. Sign 5, you don't need to prove your worth. You're not chasing validation. You're not trying to impress anyone. You're not explaining your life choices. You know who you are. Healing is realizing you don't owe the world an explanation for your peace. And seniors who reach this stage? They're unstoppable. Sign 6, you feel gratitude without ignoring pain. This one is deep. You don't pretend life was perfect. You don't sugarcoat the losses. But you still feel thankful. That balance, acknowledging pain and appreciating life, is emotional maturity at its highest level. You've stopped saying, why me? And started saying, I survived. That's real healing. Sign 7, you're at peace with who you've become. No more wishing you were someone else. No more regretting every decision. You look at your life and say, I did the best I could with what I knew. And that acceptance? That's the final stage of healing. Not perfection. Not happy all the time. But peace. If even one of these signs felt familiar, you've healed more than you give yourself credit for. Drop a comment and tell me which sign hit you hardest. And if you're over 60 watching this, just know this. You're not late. You're not broken. You're right on time.